Hi, hello, good evening. Welcome to 7:30 live quiz at 7:30 p.m. on Santosh Sir YouTube channel. Thank you all for your wishes there, and for the people who have come for the first time, the quiz link is given in the description box and as well as in the live chat. I have pasted the link once again. You just have to click on that quiz link, type your name and start the quiz. So 7:35 sharp we shall start the quiz. We will just wait for the participants to join. And today's quiz is about intelligence ability, where you will have few questions to pick the odd one out. Then you will have questions based on analogy, and then you will have complete the series questions, both numerical and alphabet. In today, 4 questions. The last 4 questions will be a different one. You need to be ready with your pen and paper, to solve those 4 questions, and most of them obviously, but few people are doing it, by just calculating it in their mind as well. That's very nice. Let me check here. It's 66 members have already come. So after completing the quiz, so please leave your feedback in the comment section. (7:33), 79 members already joined the quiz. Zoom meeting will be started. I'll start that once we start the quiz. 7:35. You can connect and wait. 7:35 Zoom meeting will start. Good evening everyone. Okay, so 92 participants and it's 7:35. So without any further delay, we shall start the quiz. Right, I hope you are all ready and have come with the preparations. Okay, and once again I'll just remind you, please be ready with a pen and paper so that it will help you for basic calculations. So let's begin with the first question. The Zoom is already started, you can check. Right, first question upon your screens. Pick the odd one. And the given options, 5 options are there. And you need to pick the odd one among these 5 options. Zoom link is in the description of this video. Zoom link will be in the description box of this particular video. You will have it here, the Zoom link in the description box. There ends the time. 94 members made their choice within the time frame of 45 seconds. And I could see Vinuday on the top, followed by Tapasum, Vineet, Ashu, Nihal. 65 members made their choice correctly. Let's quickly move on to the next question. Question number 2 coming up on your screens now. So pick the odd one again. You have 5 different options. Read the options carefully. "97 already answered. 100 members answered now. Let's look the total participants. I could see 110 and 100 members answered this question. So question number 2. After this, we have Charan on the top, followed by Siddhartha, Gagana, Saisri. These are the top 3 members. 46 members made their choice correctly. Let's quickly move on to the next question. Question number 3 coming up on your screens now. Pick the odd one, given 5 options, read the 5 options, and the order of the options might differ from one person to another person, but options remains the same. And if you don't know the right answer, and if you would like to know the reason or explanation of the answers or the questions, you can write to me. Most of you know my number. 45 seconds to answer each and every question in this particular quiz today. Last 4 questions, you will have 30 seconds. "99 members only managed it within the time frame out of 112 participants. Looking into the leaderboard score, Siddhartha on the top, followed by Gagana, Saisri, Krishnacharan, Jishnu. 80 members made their choice correctly. Moving on further, question number 4 up on your screens now. Pick the odd one, given 5 options. I don't read the options because the order of the options might differ from one person to another person, and I don't want to confuse them. Time is up, and active participants got reduced from 100 to 95 now, and 95 members managed it within the time frame. So top 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, all the positions changed except third, I guess. 68 members answered it right. So question number 5 coming up on your screens. Pick the odd one. So you need to select the accurate, and you need to select it quick. Then your score would rise up. There ends the time. 95 members managed it now within the time frame. Let's look into the leaderboard score. Second, third, fifth, sixth, seventh positions changed. 55 members answered it right. Moving on further, question number 6 coming up on your screens now. Pick the odd one, and now you have the numericals, digits. So watch them carefully and pick the odd one. Okay, there ends the time. 100 members managed it now out of 119 participants. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 positions replaced. 34 members answered it correctly. But 44 members answered it. 21, 6. I'll just check this once again. Let's quickly move into the next question. Pick the odd one again. Read the 5 options. Okay, there ends the time. 99 members answered it. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions replaced. 27 members answered it correctly. Moving on to the next question. Pick the odd one. Check the 5 options. Okay, there ends the time. 102 members answered it. Let's check it. Yes, third, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions replaced. 47 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 9 coming up on your screens now. Pick the odd one, given 5 options. There ends the time. 98 members managed it within the time now. Let's check third, fourth, fifth positions replaced. 26 members answered this question correctly. Question number 10 coming up on your screens now. Pick the odd one. Look at the options. Time is up. 99 members answered this question now. Second, third positions replaced. 24 members managed it right. Moving on to the next question, question number 11 upon your screens. And here you will have the alphabets where you need to pick up the odd one. There ends the time. Second, fifth, sixth positions replaced. 34 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 12 on your screens. So you have a couple of alphabets here. There ends the time. 100 members answered this question. 5, 6, 7 members managed it correct. Positions changed. 60 members answered this question correctly. Question number 13 coming up on your screens now. There ends the time. 99 members answered this question. Third position replaced. 53 members answered this question correctly. Question number 14 coming up on your screens. Pick the odd one again. There ends the time. 98 members answered it. Let's check the leaderboard scores. 3, 4, 5 positions replaced. 56 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 15 on your screens now. Pick the odd one. There ends the time. 95 members answered. Okay, third, fourth, sixth positions replaced. 31 members answered this question correctly. Let's move on to the 16th question. If it is sun for Earth, what is it for Moon? If it is sun for Earth, what is it for Moon? Time is up. 99 members answered this question. Okay, we have third, fourth, fifth, seventh positions replaced. 31 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the 17th question upon your screens now. Foundation. If it is building for foundation, then what is it for constitution? Building for foundation, then what is it for constitution? Time is up. 99 members answered this question again. Second and third positions replaced. 42 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 18 upon your screens now. If it is elbow for wrist, what is it for ankle? If it is elbow for wrist, what is it for ankle? Most of you people might be thinking that 30 seconds should be more than enough to solve these kind of, questions. But just to give an opportunity for each and every participant, to answer it within the time, I have extended it to 45 seconds. So time is up. 99 members answered this question now out of 129 participants. And the leaderboard scores second, fifth, sixth, seventh positions replaced. 51 members answered this question correctly. So moving on to the next question, question number 19 on your screens now. If it is C for ship, what is it for camel? If it is C for ship, what is it for camel? Time is up. 101 members made their choice within the time. Looking into the leaderboard scores now. 5th, 6th, 7th positions replaced. 94 members answered this question correctly. Very good. Moving on to the 20th question. If it is biography for man, what is it for nation? If it is biography, like autobiography, for man, then what is it for nation? It's not autobiography or biography. Biography for man, then what is it for nation? There ends the time. 98 members, 100 members managed it now within the time frame. And looking into the leaderboard scores, 7th position is replaced. 57 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 21 on your screens now. You need to complete the series. The series is given like this: 4, 8, 12, 20, and blank, then 52, 84th, 136. Basic common sense. Basic connection. 8 for 12. There ends the time. 96 members answered this question. And the leaderboard scores, and I see 5th, 6th, 7th positions replaced. 43 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 22 upon your screens now. It's 6, 8, 12, 18, 26, blank, 48, 62. Time is up. 97 members answered this question. And the leaderboard scores, 5th position replaced. 79 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 23 on your screens now. So it's the series 8, 4, 12, 6, 18. The series 8, 4, 12, 6, 18, blank, then 27. You need to fill in the blank with the right and appropriate option. 4 options were given. There ends the time. 95 members answered this question out of 133 participants. Looking into the leaderboard scores, no change in the 7 positions. 65 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 24 on your screens now. It's 3, 6, 12, 21, 33. What's next? Three, 6, 12, 21, 33. There ends the time. 96 members answered this question. Okay, 2nd and 6th positions were replaced. 64 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 25 on your screens now. 4, 9, blank, 25, 36, 49. Time is up. 96 members answered this question out of 133 participants. Leaderboard score says no change in the 7 positions. 56 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 26, coming up on your screens now. It's C, D, F, I, M. What's next? There ends the time. 97 members answered to this question out of 134 participants. No change in the 7 positions. 51 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 27 on your screens now. It's ADHM. What's next? Time is up. 99 members answered it. Okay, leaderboard scores 5, 6, 7 positions replaced. 56 members answered to this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. So question number 28 coming up on your screens now. It's A, Z, B, Y, C, X, D. What's next? Time is up. 97 members answered this question. And looking into the leaderboard scores, 5th position is replaced. 82 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 29 upon your screens now. It's ACEGI. Time is up. 98 members answered this question within the time frame out of 135 participants. And looking into the leaderboard scores, I could see no change in the 7 positions. 82 members answered this question correctly. So moving on to the 30th question upon your screens now. So it's ABC, ZYX, DEFWVU, and what's next? A, B, C, Z, Y, X, D, E, F, W, V, U, and what's next? What are the three alphabets that comes next in the series? There ends the time. 97 members answered it. And looking into the leaderboard scores, and I see no change in the 7 positions. 71 members answered this question correctly. So coming up on your screens, 31st question. In a certain code, same is written as RELI and ancient is written as EMBOIMS. Then philosophy will be written as. Okay, there ends the time. 85 members answered it. 5th and 6th positions replaced. 14 members answered this question correctly. 32nd question coming up on your screens now. In a certain code, rogue is written as ILFTV. Then in the same certain code, debility will be written as. Time is up. 91 members managed it within the time frame out of 135 participants, and the leaderboard scores 2nd, 5th, 6th, 7th positions replaced. 23 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the 33rd question upon your screens now. In a certain code, substitution is written as you read it, and you need to write it in the same code distribution. Time is up. 96 members answered this question now. And in the leaderboard scores, I see 2nd, 4th, 6th positions replaced. 28 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, question number 34 on your screens now. In a certain code, paper is written as SCTGW. How is mother written in that code? Time is up. 95 members answered this question, and the leaderboard scores. 2nd position is replaced. 19 members answered this question correct. Moving on to the 35 upon your screens now. Joseph is coded as FKOALD. George will be coded as how? There ends the time. 91 members answered this within the time frame out of 135 participants, and the fifth position is replaced. 30 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question, 36th question. Read this question carefully. I mean, 5% are standing in a line. The lawyer is standing to the right of the student. The editor is to the left of the shopkeeper. At one end standing a lecturer, and at the other end you will have shopkeeper, right? And the student is standing between lecturer and lawyer. So read this carefully. I'm sure I have given, sufficient and more than sufficient time for you to remember this, or you can make a note on a paper. So next 4 questions will be based on this particular order. Okay. Now we will see the next question based upon the given description. From left, who is standing in the third place? From left, who is standing in the third place? Time is up. 95 members answered this, and the leaderboard scores. No change. 38 members answered this question correctly. Moving on to the next question. Question number 38 upon your screens now. From right, who is standing in the fourth place? From right, who is standing in the fourth place? There ends the time. 96 members answered it correctly. Okay. 30 members answered this question correctly, but 40 members answered student. Did I made any mistake? I'll check. 39th question. Which of the following are neighbors? Neighbors. Time is up. 93 members answered. "45 members answered this question correctly. And the last and final question of the day. Counting from the left, the editor is at which place? Time is up. 93 members answered this. And the leaderboard scores. Fourth and sixth positions replaced. 43 members answered this question correctly. Let's check the final scores result for today. Partha on the third position, Happy on second, and Jishnu first position. So congratulations. And followed by fourth position Srinidhi, and fifth Ashtosh, Siddhartha, followed by Krishna Charan, Saumya S, Gagana Sai Sri, Abhiram, Prakash, Kalyan Kumar, Shishir Gela, IV Satvik, Pavan Kalyan, Ravi Kumar, Lakshmi Nivas, Sita, Surekha, Venkata, Shivani, Hanisha, Tabassum, Nihal, Tanmay, Kavya, Grishma Shivani, Sai Sandhyay, what is this? Mango, Charan, Vineet, Vaishnavi, Naveen, Vian, who is Vian? Vinay, Saumya Sri, Nikhil, Geetika Sai, Kartika, Chaitanya, Ashu, Naveen Chandra, Lakshmi, Tirumala Nivas, Apurva, Manoj Kumar, Ganesh Kumar, Tarun, Rushika, Lakshmi Prasanna. These are the names, 49 that I could see on the screen. And were there any errors in this quiz? Yes, actually I found one. What was that? 38th question, fourth place. Okay, let me submit this and I'll check that. Okay, and see, most of the people, few members, they texted me that they did not understand. Okay, if you need any explanation for any particular question, you can ask me. I'll help you with that. And if you would like to know your individual scores, you can write it to me on my WhatsApp number 8897